If sin square y plus cos of xy equal to pi, then find dy by dx. First, we'll take the given equation sin square y plus cos of xy equal to pi. You observe this equation. Is it implicit function? If you observe this equation, in this equation, y is clearly not expressed in terms of x. Given equation is not in the form of y equal to f of x. It is in the form of f of x comma y equal to 0. So it can be understood easily that given equation is a implicit function. Once you identify that given equation is a implicit function, you differentiate complete equation with respect to x. Differentiating complete equation with respect to x on both sides. You observe here, for the given equation, I written d by dx on both sides. It means we are differentiating given equation with respect to x on both sides. You observe this left hand side, d by dx of sin square y plus cos of xy. You know how to differentiate this. We differentiate each and every term, that is d by dx of sin square y plus d by dx of cos of xy. We are differentiating each and every term equal to d by dx of pi. Pi is constant. Derivative of constant is 0. Sin square y can be written as sin y whole square plus d by dx of cos of xy equal to 0. Now we will differentiate this. D by dx of sin y whole square. We don't have any direct formula for this. So you imagine this sin y as x. If you imagine this sin y as x, it looks like x square. Derivative of x square is 2x. So derivative of sin y whole square is 2 sin y into which one you imagined as x, you need to differentiate it. D by dx of sin y plus d by dx of cos of xy. Here you imagine this xy as x, then it looks like cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of cos of xy is minus sin of xy into which one you imagined as x, you need to differentiate it. That is d by dx of xy equal to 0. 2 sin y into d by dx of sin y. You imagine this y as x, then it looks like d by dx of sin x. D by dx of sin x is cos x. D by dx of sin y is cos y into which one you imagined as x, you need to differentiate it. That is d by dx of y. Plus of minus minus sin of xy. Sin of xy into d by dx of xy. How to differentiate here d by dx of xy? Product of two functions are there. You use product rule. What is product rule? First function x into derivative of second function d by dx of y plus y into d by dx of x. We applied product rule. D by dx of xy is x into derivative of y plus y into derivative of x equal to 0. Now if we simplify this further, 2 sin y into cos y. The formula for 2 sin y into cos y is sin 2y into d by dx of y is nothing but dy by dx minus, you multiply here sin xy with inside the brackets. What you will get? Minus x into sin of xy into, you observe here d by dx of y is nothing but dy by dx. Now if we multiply here, plus of minus will be minus sin of xy. Sin of xy into y into derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So no need to write that one, equal to 0. Now what happened? First we identified it is a implicit function. Once you identified it is a implicit function, you differentiated complete equation with respect to x. Now the differentiation is over. Now what you will do, you write all dy by dx terms at one side, remaining all terms other side. Now you observe this first term and second term or the dy by dx terms, you keep them at one side and remaining term you take to RHS side. And if you observe these first two terms, we can take dy by dx common. So you take dy by dx common. If you take dy by dx common, then in left hand side, what are the things remaining? Sin 2y minus x into sin of xy. Now, whatever the terms which are not having dy by dx, you take them to right hand side. Then this minus sin xy into y will become plus y into sin of xy. What is dy by dx from this step? You see, you can easily understand that dy by dx is nothing but y into sin of xy whole divided by sin 2y minus x into sin of xy. That's it. First you identify it is a implicit function. Once you identified it is a implicit function, you differentiate complete equation with respect to x on both sides. Once the differentiation is over, you write all dy by dx terms at one place and remaining all terms other side, and you take dy by dx common. From that you can write what is dy by dx.